Yeah, hold it. Wait. Let's give it back to it. Give it back. No, not you. But just give it back, please. It's so funny. It's so funny though. Funny though.
Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening. All right. Great. So, Howie is going to be on a live stream. He's starting one right now, I think. So, I guess he's got some good news or some kind of news or something like that. So, he is going to be on. Excuse me. So I'm going to. I'm leaving my stream on, and I'm gonna. See what Howie's doing.
Papa, look.
I'm busy, you guys. I'm on my live stream.
But can I show you something?
No.
Ready? Watch.
Yeah.
Bam!
Yeah. So.
Wait,
Yeah, I got Newsmax, but. Oh, hello, Allie. Hold on a second.
No.
There we go. There we go. So, they're saying just put the link in for Howie. Now, I'm going to go to Howie's. I'm going to leave mine run, but I'm going to leave my microphones off right now so we can see what Howie has to say. And then we can come back here after he's done or whenever he's finished. Yeah, there, Robert. So let me, I'm going to leave my cam on. Hopefully Howie's got some good news, so we'll go over there and see what he's got to say. And for, you know, if you guys want to stay with, you know, at Howie's for all, you know, go ahead. You know. Well, he hasn't started yet. He hasn't started yet, so I guess. Yeah, he's not live yet, so. But he said he'd be live. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, his skin is so damn dry. I put lotion on it and everything. It just sucks it up, boom, and then burps, you know. Yeah. Good evening. Yeah. No. So, how you doing, Dees? Anyways, I can't play that cornbread. I played that one this morning, and I didn't get a copyright strike, but they took my monetization away and give it to Genesis. So Huh. So it's live. It's live. So, well, we lost 2,000 jobs today, and we're going to lose another 59,000 more. Wasn't that nice? Uncle Joe helping out the economy the best he can? He's making his way the only way he knows how. That's to screw America for Karen Ma. Yeah. Yeah, the one I played this morning. Yep. I could probably play it on my, Hug It Out because it's not monetized, but I can't play it here. So. Yeah, I know. Kim said no jobs are going to be lost. Well, oh, Uncle Joe Kim, didn't he? Yep. So, yep. I played the I Can't Dance. Yeah, the one walking, the first one. The second one's the same one. It has the same music to it. So. You just took a nice warm shower? Don't tell me Bobby peed on your shoulders there, Tammy. That'd be disgusting. Howie's live now? Okay. All right, I'm going to mute my mic, but I'm going to leave the cam on. I'm going to go over and see Howie for a few minutes and see what the good news is. So you all come over and see Howie, and if you want to stay there, you can stay there. That's fine. I have no problem with that. If you want to come back when I come back, then I'll come back. But I'm interested in hearing what Howie has to say. So. All right, I'm back. I'm back. So Howie doesn't have cancer, which is great. He still has that one other disease, but they thought he had lymphoma cancer. So, and he doesn't. He's clear of that. So that is some really, really good news. Praise the Lord for Howie. Yeah, maybe I talked to them. Yeah, about them jobs in Nebraska. There, junkyard. Exactly. Well, we're probably going to go to war with Canada. You know, right now because they done pissed off Canada. So.
Everywhere.
So, yeah. How you doing there, Gene? Nice to see you. So, Alvin, how are you? Nice to see you. Gene, no, I wasn't trying to push apart. Let's see. Gene sent me a picture. Share it with you guys. Now, first of all, maybe I should bring it up first. Come on, you can do it. Jeez. Anyways, he sent two, and I'm going to show you both of them. Okay. Well, see, boy, people don't want to hear your opinion. They want to hear the opinion coming out of your mouth. That's what they want. You're exactly right there, Gene. That's what they want. And then here's another one I thought was funny. Let me get it out. There you go. Notice in a farmer's field, the farmer allows walkers to cross the field for free, but the bull charges. I thought that was pretty neat. You get it? Bull charges? Oh, come on, people. So, I know you didn't do it. Yeah, the pics you did there. Hello, Rachel. Nice to see you. I don't know who timed you out or blocked you, but so, but Kiss My Bass, how are you doing? Nice to see you. Yeah, nothing's for free. You're right. um, yeah, they might make more jobs. Yeah. Uh, they asked about the job. Well, we're gonna replace some jobs. Okay. When are you replacing them jobs? Seems to me you'd have had jobs already for people to take before you took them away from them, right? No, we're going to have jobs to replace those. No, they're not going to replace some jobs. I'm glad you're doing good. Hey, Gene sent another photo. I hear that Steve shaved one of his chihuahuas and then named it Gerbil. Well, why would you name it Gerbil? Huh. Yeah, probably chocolate there, Robert. Yeah, shovel ready jobs. That's what they want. Yeah, shovel ready jobs. Right. They can find more jobs. ah, that that's kind of funny. Um, no, I only got to do it this way. There we go. Even your taillights think driving a Ford is funny. LOL. That's right. So I think it's funny. Go on. Computer's acting real slow today for some reason. Maybe I had to just close out Facebook for right now. There we go. So, that's right. Brad, how are you doing? Peanut butter fudge? Oh, I bet it is good. Yeah, they can make cheap solar panels cheaper than us. That's exactly what they are. Cheap solar panels, cheaper than ours. So the only thing they've proven that they can make that lasts is the China virus. I like fried bread too. Uh, it is now. We had a Southwest Chipotle salad for dinner tonight. So, Brian's been muted by Chris. No, that's right. Steve, you sexy hunk of a man. Rachel's she's got a thing for you, Steve. I didn't quite make it to the haircutting place today. So, um, I actually was in the freezer and come across a bag of cornbread that she made a couple of months ago, and we didn't eat it all, so I threw it in the freezer. I almost popped some of it out, put it in the microwave, warmed it up, but nice for tomorrow morning. Yeah. How old's your mother, Steve? Because a lot of people don't realize the survival rate for anybody, I believe, under the age of 55 is like 99.8% survival rate. The survival rate for anybody over the age of 55 to 70 is like 98.6 or something like that, or 95.6 or 96.6. It's still way up there still, or 98.6, I think, percent. Now, once you get over 75 or into the 80s, then it starts to go down. It's like 95% of it. You have a survival rate of 95% or something like that. So, if your mom catches it, she's got a good chance of surviving it, unless she has some real bad health issues. So, I, I know, Brian. I'll give you a wrench or a hatchet. See, you guys wouldn't piss me off now. I give Brian a hatchet. Hey, Brian, if you go back to D Live, you can time out Grizz 270. Harmony, how are you doing? Nice to see you. Yeah, Biden's gonna save us all. Dollar around. Well, I wouldn't. Hey, if you can get them cheap enough, get them cheap enough. Hey, Grizz 270 was muted by cornbread. That's funny. Yeah, Sandra says, put your skirt back on, Brian, and quit acting like a lady. So, yeah. For those that are wondering, that's in the D Live stream. So, and here all I got is a slingshot and some rocks. But it's a nice slingshot. And it's some sharp rocks. No. Yeah, most ammo is out of stock. No. Ah. Crossbows are amazing, yeah. They are. I don't have one. No. So it is. I couldn't even shoot it. I couldn't probably even shoot a 12 gauge or a pistol. So I see how big that is. And that's as far as I can bend my wrist. Okay. See? That's as far as I can bend my wrist. Now, I go like this and pull trigger. The recoil would probably kill me. I don't know if he wants to come up or not. Oh, okay. I didn't see you asking for a link. Oh, excuse me. Oh, just a second. Making sure. Message sent. Yeah. Glock 17. That sounds like a pretty good idea. Hi, Kevin. How are you doing? Nice to see you. A good host would tell you who done it. Who do you want me to tell done it? Cornbread done it. Brian done it. Robert done it. Oh, and Tara got muted by Grizz. According to that. Yeah. Yeah, I get a 22 LR long range. Well, according to that, Tara, it said Grizz done it. I didn't know you weren't a mod. I thought you were. You are now.
I got a 1022, Ruger 1022. I love it.
According to this, Waterbug just went live. So.
Hi, Rachel.
Well, hi. Huh. Well, congratulations, Kevin. You're now a vegetarian.
2 more steps to being a full-blown Democrat.
You like the 17 there, Ag?
That's pellet size. Pellet and BB size.
I think he's talking about the Glock.
17 caliber. But they're
I
not
think he's talking
pellet guns. I mean, that's the same size as the pellet gun. 177 is 17 caliber.
Well,
Well, good, Captain.
I think he's talking about the Glock 17. No. You see, I still sneak cheeseburgers on the way home. You might as well.
Well, at least still be a Republican then.
Get it from the bar there, Kevin, because the bars have. If you guys didn't know it, the bars have the best burgers around. You shot a 45.
That's an odd round there at 220 Swift. Do you have a rifle for that?
Holy moly! Would you look at there? He's got a shirt on. Don't be worrying yourself sick there, Steve, until you find out. It ain't worth worrying about right now.
Yeah.
Agwild says 17 HMR rimfire.
Yeah.
Yeah. Huh.
Good evening, Mark.
Caught? You just
Yeah.
got caught? Yeah, a real president in the White House.
I'm wearing a halter top, Sandra. See, Grizz, that's why you over there, okay? You can stay over there. You can snivel. But I'm let you know, I'm watching you.
Hey,
Don't
I
hurt
was
my
just thinking-
feelings now.
a certain somebody wanted me to get them a tube top. I won't mention her
tube
name.
top.
Yeah, a tube top. I won't mention her name, but we all know who she is.
For you to wear?
Huh?
Couldn't hear you over Steve's coughing. What'd you say?
I said a certain person wanted me to get them a tube top made. And I thought, well, why get them a tube top made when I can do this? Let me see if I can do it. Hold on. Anyways, take two of these together. You don't need a tube top. See?
Oh, hell no.
I just thought about that.
What?
If I was drunk, man, I don't know. I'd probably try it.
Rachel, no. Nobody wants to see that.
No.
See, I wish I had a video camera around the times when I was drinking with all my old friends and stuff. We'd have had some viral videos, I'll tell you. We've done crazy.
What you been doing, baby? Got face.
Talk about getting drunk after drinking after drinking like 4 bottles of Smirnoff, the Blue Label Smirnoff 100 proof, right? My buddy's got a 4-wheel drive Bronco. We all jumped in his Bronco, went right across the street from his house. There was a construction site, and we took his Bronco and was going around in the mud and climbing all the dirt and stuff. Drunk off our asses.
Junkyard, the smallest caliber I got is 380, and the largest is 7.62 54.
Lost a bra there, Tammy? Where'd you lose it at? I know I should get a patent for that, shouldn't I?
You know what? That's it. I've now I feel shy. Now I have to turn the camera off, remove the tank top shirt, so that way I can feel normal again.
Feel normal again or feel yourself again? There's a difference.
I can see you're on your way back already, Kevin.
Yeah.
Oh, look at the bougie.
Rocco!
Is that Rocco?
Hope you got some britches on because we see a hair leg of yours.
I got sweatpants on.
Rocco! Hey, Rocco! Come
Yeah.
back, you fat little pig.
He was just starting to.
Chris, I'm going to come up there to Sweet Home, Nevada, and I'm going to kick your behind all over Sweet Home, Reno.
He's not in Reno, Oregon.
Sweet Home, Oregano, whatever you call it.
There's Kathy Miller. She's looking lovely as ever. Hi, Kathy.
Hi, Kathy.
Yeah, cornbread, don't push my buttons. You know what I'll do.
Yeah.
I'll come over there and tie your shoestrings together. Yes, sir, I will.
Yeah, I'd like to see you bend over to do that.
Oh, I could. I'll wait till he's asleep. That way I can get his shoes without him knowing it. And then the next time he goes to put it on, they'll already be tied. And
That's funny. Kevin Helming says, thanks, Kathy, but my name isn't Rocco because Kathy says, there's that handsome boy, Rocco.
no, she was really talking about me. There's that handsome boy, Big Steve.
Yes, you can carry a gun in Michigan. You can open carry in Michigan without. You can open carry in Michigan without a permit. I've never even heard of a 220 Swift.
I've heard of it. I've never seen one.
Is a 30-06 bigger caliber than a 7.62? Yeah, I believe a 30-06 is bigger.
Well, a 7.6 is a 308. Basically, it's close to a 308. Not in length. 7.62 is longer than the 308, but the 30-06 is the same cartridge size, but not projectile size. I think that's how it works. I have them too. I have a 30-06. I forgot about that.
Well, hello, Rosanna.
Rosanna, hi, Mom.
I have the Savage 770, I believe it is.
What's that one that you showed us before there, Kevin?
The handgun?
No, you showed us some crazy looking futuristic rifle.
Oh, that there is a 1928 Mosin Nagant. That's the 7.62 with the Archangel stock, the Timney trigger, bipod, 5-round mag and a 10-round mag, bolt action, with a Jim Leatherwood 1,000-meter scope on it.
Oh, Kevin's gonna pop somebody's ass. Oh, Kevin's gonna pop somebody's ass. Oh, if you don't
The
leave him
Steuben County, I had the
alone.
Steuben County police over to my other house, and we were talking, and he's one of the guys was on the SWAT team. And I said, "Do you want to see something?" So I brought it out, stuck it over the hood of my S10, and he couldn't believe what he was looking at. He says, "You own this?" I said, "Yep." I mean, basically, I can match firepower with, I can't do full automatic like they got, but long range or whatever, I can match probably the state and local easily.
Yeah, the British 303s were good guns.
I used to have a British 303. Damn nice gun. I wish I'd never gotten rid of it. Quite heavy, but they were really accurate.
What the hell is an MP5?
Submachine gun or semi whatever.
I've never heard of it.
I don't believe I've heard of it either.
Kathy said to quit singing there, Steve.
Oh, see, but Kathy, I've been learning a lot from Dog there.
I sing a hell of a lot better, though.
I don't know what a MP5 is. And Junkyard, you mean it shoots the same round as that 30-06?
No, he said it shoots about the same as a 30-06.
Yeah.
A 303,
Yeah.
it shoots about the same with the same kick and stuff.
I'd rather have me an old revolver, just like the Colt single action army replica that I have, like the old cowboy days, boy.
Yes, 6 rounds and your ass would be capped.
Yeah, you might blow holes all in me, but I'm still gonna get 6 in you. Actually, 5. Can you hit it like an old cowboy? Pow, 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 pow.
Rachel, do you mean an AR-15? Not an MP5?
Yeah,
Well,
Mr. Mach 1. How you doing, buddy?
A lot of police carry an AR-15.
They don't call them AR-15s no more. AM-15s now.
Yeah, and a lot of police officers for their sidearm, they also carry like 9mm Glocks and Glock 16, Glock 15, Glock 19.
Well, I carry a 45.
So the OG officers carry like Beretta. If you saw an officer with a Beretta, that's one classy officer.
Well, as far as a varmint gun, I would consider probably one of the best is the 22-250.
Is a police officer allowed to use his own personal gun on the job?
No,
Can he sign up to do that or whatever?
I don't believe so. I think it all has to be department issue. That way they can control the ammo and everything. I would too. Junkyard, I'd like to have an AR-10 in the 30-06 though. I got a sweet 308 bolt action MVP from Mossberg.
Yeah, see, that's what I was thinking. Rachel Fox MP5 is a submachine gun.
Yeah.
You can switch between fully automatic and semi-automatic or something like that.
Well, like they say, Stephen, you can switch from semi-automatic to rock and roll.
Yeah. You can switch from semi-automatic to I'm kicking your ass.
And
Now,
do
we
you
used
still
to
shoot
take-
that, Tim? Do you still shoot that 3840?
We used to, when I was working down in Toledo for Zinkit, we used to go hunting out there. It was at a big landfill and junkyard, and it was a fertilizer plant, and they converted it to a zinc processing plant. So, and we used to get a bunch of wild dogs come up there, you know, and they'd growl and try to bite you and all this other stuff. So we went on a dog hunt one day with some of them 40 caliber grease guns, you know, back in the Korean War and the early Vietnam War. It's pretty neat when you're shooting them because they look like a grease gun, you know. A little barrel on them about that long, and then it's got a big round barrel, look like a piece of pipe. We were shooting those, and somebody that was with us didn't realize they had it on rock and roll, and they let off a shitload at one time. And it was no more than, I don't know, 2 minutes after that, you could hear all sorts of sirens coming toward our direction. So, you know, when you lay off a bunch of rounds at once, people kind of understand that it's, you know, that's not a weapon that anybody should be having.
You know, I got to shoot my friend's AK-47 out on his ranch out in Nevada.
Yeah.
There's a little place called Stagecoach. I don't know if you ever heard of that place.
Yeah.
But anyway, we got hundreds of miles in all directions around him, so we were able to shoot on his property. And I shot his AK-47 fully auto. Do you know how exhilarating that is to shoot that son of a gun?
Oh, yeah.
Well, you can turn, you know, you can make them full auto. But if you get caught, you're looking at a minimum 5-year prison sentence for each one that you've done.
And for each, you know, in California, it's a strike, or no, it's not a strike, but it's a felony for each bullet and each clip if you're caught with some crazy shit, you know, like that.
See, now I have an AK-47, and it's probably it is the baddest one that you can buy that is not full auto. It's an M&M M10 conversion. It's got all the bells and whistles on it. When I bought it, it was $1,300 when I bought it. It was the top of the line, or $900, I'm sorry. $900 when I bought it, top of the line, with the adjustable stock and everything.
Does Tiny shoot that on a weapon?
Huh?
Let me call up and ask her.
And I've got a 75 round drum mag for that. Plus, I don't know how many 30 round banana mags for it. And I got a 100 round drum mag for my AR-15. And I probably 15, 20 round mags for it.
Yeah, but see, Grizz, if it was a felony just to, possess a firearm while stupid, there'd be 80 million Democrats in prison right now. No. Well, no, because 80 million Democrats don't own guns, but, you know.
Oh, wait, you talking about hitting the old cowboy fast one.
The ones, the Democrats that own guns, they'd be.
You know, I'm a rootin'
The Mini 14 is a nice gun, and so is the Ruger revolver. I don't have any information on the Winchester 8.7.
gun toting, gun smoking, rootin', tootin' this.
What caliber is that Winchester 870, Junkyard?
Scott, how you doing?
Now I got a few carbines, and they're chambered in. One's chambered in 9mm, and the other one's chambered in 45. Yeah, 870 12 gauge. Yeah.
I'll be right back. Don't do anything to ruin my live stream, you two.
All right, woo! Let's call the dancing girls. I'll get the beer, Kevin. You ready?
No, that's too old for me. Or I'm too old for that.
I can call the old ladies, and they can come too.
.45-70 is a nice one.
I know, Sandra. I haven't been flushed in a long while. It's funny. It probably will never happen from Grizz again. Ha ha ha, sucker. Well, I can see your 24-hour shadow coming in there, Kevin.
Yeah. Got to shave in the morning.
You gonna keep shaving it?
For right now, yeah.
Gonna keep the freshly shaved young look going on.
Yeah, the baby face Miller.
Babyface Miller.
Yeah.
That's Babyface Nelson's third cousin.
Twice removed.
Twice removed. Oh, you're just another pissed off Trump supporter? Sad to hear, Scott.
You know, a lot of people like them 40 calibers. I don't personally have one. My boy has a couple of them. And,
Glock 40?
yeah. I
Man.
mean, you know, the weaponry I have, some of it's high dollar, but I don't spend a lot of money on handgun high dollar ones. Because somebody breaks in your house and you shoot somebody with a high dollar handgun, they're going to confiscate it. And you might or you might never get it back.
Huh.
Even though you done it legally. So that's why I'd rather shoot somebody with a $300 handgun than shoot somebody with an $1,800 handgun. Because tomorrow I can go back out and get me another $300 brand new handgun.
Hey, good night,
I
Kevin.
I got a couple of 9mm. They're okay. But if you look at them high point 45 calibers, they're a massive handgun. They are heavy. They are built right. People don't like them because they're cheap. But if you get on YouTube and look up high point handguns, you'll see a destruction video on them that's unbelievable. Well, years ago, I had a 380 wallet pistol. It fit in a wallet, and then there was a 4 in a mag and 1 in a tube.
Oh, speaking of smaller pistols, you know what I'd really love to have, dude? I've always loved since little young guy. Seeing it the first time ever in James Bond 007 at Walther PPK.
Yeah.
I want one of those so bad. That's such a sleek little pistol, man.
That he worked with,
Mhm.
and they took all the permits.
Anyways,
I've got
been
it.
shut down. My son got a phone call today from a couple of his friends. They lost their jobs today because of the pipeline got shut down. And my son would have been part of that, but he decided to stay home when this was born and, stay home with him. So he got a job over here. But both of my sons, they both worked on the pipeline at one time or another. It's a dangerous job.
You shutting it down, dog?
Yeah, they said 11,000 people lost their job today. 2,000 in the pipeline, and the rest, like 9,000 more from fracking. So, yeah. Yeah, and Kurt would have been one of them, because if he'd have kept his job at the pipeline, he'd have been one that lost his job today. So.
Brian, I got a brand new High Point 9mm carbine I've never shot yet.
What kind of pipeline are you talking there, dog?
The Keystone Pipeline.
Was that a gas line?
Where the hell have you been?
Well, I've never heard of it before. You got it,
It's coming out of Canada and it's going down to Mexico. It is to pipeline crude oil sand, and they will refine it down there.
Right, but the reason why there's a pipeline is because the railroad company was taking it down there in tankers, and that's the reason why they're shutting down the pipeline again, is because the railroad company is paying Biden to get rid of the pipeline, because the railroad company was making like $20 million a day or something like that, shipping oil down to the refineries in their rail cars. So, and if they could send it down there in a pipeline, it wouldn't cost $20 million a day. So, yeah, Warren Buffett owns a railroad. So, yeah.
I wonder where they buried Jimmy Hoffa.
They didn't bury him. They ground him up, put him in dog food, and shipped him off. Seriously.
You're right, Junkyard. There's a lot of natural gas pumping. And all these oil refineries, pipeline would have had pumping stations and stuff like that would have had to have been manned. People would have had to have been there to, watch them. And, so that's all these jobs. But we're going to replace those jobs. Well, it seems to me that idiot would have had those jobs replaced before he took them away. So.
Thanks, Kim.
Well, last night, Joe took jobs away last night because he was signing those executive orders, and one of them was the pipeline, the Keystone Pipeline. That was one of the very first ones he signed. So, yeah. Is there
Wait till they start giving another 11 million immigrants all the benefits that we're supposed to be able to get and don't. But they'll make sure they'll get them.
You know, dog, there's something that hasn't been done in a long, long time.
What's that?
I haven't been flushed in like forever.
Oh, please flush him. He's begging for it. And then take his wrench away so we can all time him out.
Go for it. I'll even type in the chat.
I had to reply to a comment in somebody on my frozen bacon. Let's see. No, I'm not. I'm not flushing. It's too much work. By the time, because then I got to shut down two of the chats, then go over, flush, and then open up two of the chats back up again. It's just too much work. Yeah, you're right, Cornbread. Cornbread and D-Life says, what about all the jobs lost on the wall? Yeah.
Where you going, Rock?
The worst of it is they just signed all new contracts. What? What'd you say? Hello?
I said Mark wanted to come up
Oh, okay.
a couple of minutes
I couldn't
ago.
hear you were mumbling.
I mean, and now he's going.
All right. Well, I didn't know.
Well, even Allie posted it and told you.
I was in a different screen for one thing.
Mhm.
Yeah, that was a minute or 2 minutes ago. It's you gotta give me a
Bye,
second.
Gary. Have a good night.
If you want a link, Gary, I can send you a link. As soon as it uploads.
Well, it was nice to see Howie in good spirits.
Yep.
Howie's cool.
I sent Mark.
Scott King. Arriba, arriba, arriba. Ándale, ándale, epa.
Anyways, I was in a different thing because I was trying to see if somebody else. What else was going on? So. If you're there, Mark, I sent it.
He's already gone.
Well, he might not be yet. I know. Now you know what I put up with. Yeah.
Yeah, well.
Stop complaining. It was only 11,000 families that were put out of work. You're right. You're right, Grizz. 11,000 families. With 4 people, that's only 44,000 people.
Well, actually, it's like a family is considered like 3.62. I don't know how they get that, but that's what they say.
Yeah, right. Huh. You guys couldn't even keep up with me, and I don't even work at full speed. So
Full Steve.
full speed.
Full Steve, I like that. Full Steve ahead. Woo!
Yeah, I seen that. He made it, man. That's what they were at. That one reporter on Fox was asking yesterday or this morning says, at the news briefing. So I see where he made it a federal mandate that you had to, a mask in a federal on federal property buildings. And she said, yeah. And he said, well, how come he wasn't wearing one last night when he was in the, where was he at, the Lincoln Memorial or something like that? Why wasn't he wearing one then? That
Do
is
as I
federal
say.
government.
Do as I say. Don't do as I do.
Well, that's what they said. Oh, he was celebrating. So I guess it's okay if you want to go on federal. You just tell him you're celebrating. Yeah. Hey, watch your language, Missy.
Tell him, dear. Tell him, Kathy. Give him
Kathy,
the FU.
this is a family show, Kathy. Don't make
He
me
was in the
time your ass
Capitol?
out.
Well, hey, doesn't that apply to the federal property? He should have that mask on 24 hours a day then, because he lives in the White House. That's federally owned. That's owned by us. That's a federal building. Yeah.
Well, actually, D.C. is a federal city. The whole city of D.C. is a federal city.
Well, yeah,
That's
but
why
it's not owned by the federal.
That's why
not
it can't
owned by-
become a state. And if they try to make it a state, it's unconstitutional.
Well, they're going to make it a state. I can guarantee it before his time is over with. It'll be a state. So will Puerto Rico and everybody else. If Biden puts out enough people out of work, you're going to have to get a job to replace my Social Security check. You're right. Yeah, you're right there. We don't own nothing. You may think you own something, but if you don't pay taxes on it, they'll take it away. So you don't own nothing. Mama Rinda. Oh. You see my message on Facebook?
Who are you talking to?
Mama Rinda. If she said something about she doesn't give any permission for anybody to use her pictures. If you got a Facebook account and you have your profile on that Facebook account and you have pictures on your profile, those pictures are fair game. Anybody can take them pictures and do whatever they want with them.
As of midnight last night.
They can copy, paste, or do whatever they want with them.
Yeah, they had that. Come across on Facebook a couple months ago, and then a month ago, and I guess last night at midnight was the deadline to take your stuff off if you didn't want it to be used by Facebook or Google or whoever.
You're going to go give Grizz a finger? Okay. There, see? Brian, give Grizz a finger. Oh.
Hey, Brian, do it again for me, would you? And tell him he's a traitor.
He's a traitor. I think he can hear you.
Good.
My last name is Miller. My first name is Keith. Everybody knows that. Chinese fortune cookie. Dog has big mouth. No, I brought it up because it was posted on a public media, on social media. So, a lot of people don't realize that, if you've got pictures on a profile, they can be used.
They've given you a warning for 2.5 months.
Chris told me to tell Kevin he's a commie for supporting YouTube. It is public domain. Oh, sorry. Brian was supposed to tell you that Allie mailed you a Diana card there, Grizz.
Good evening, Howie. Glad to see you here.
I don't have a big mouth. I just tell the truth.
Hey, Kevin, message from Grizz. You're a commie for supporting YouTube.
Yeah,
Oh,
really.
You're a fast one. Yeah, it does. And
Tell
I tell you
Grizz-
what, like
Tell
Cornbread
Grizz
says,
to come over here on YouTube and say it to my face.
Hey, Grizz, come over to YouTube and say it to his face.
Howie, nice to see you. I'm going to finish watching your live stream when I get off in here. So.
Kevin says you don't have the balls and you're a big baby.
That is debatable.
Well, Scott, yeah, maybe a middle-aged hippie. I just
No,
ain't
we're
had the chance to go to a barber shop and be safe about it.
We're old hippies, not middle-aged.
Yeah, old. There I sit on that sack of seeds.
No, it's from the Bellamy brothers. We're old hippies.
Yeah.
I'm just an old hippie.
You mean
Period.
let my beard grow back, Brian? I've donated my hair 5 times to Locks of Love. The last one was a 22-inch ponytail. Yeah. Well, my wife wants me to keep it clean shaven for a while.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Oh, they shave? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And my COPD mask or my sleep apnea mask works a lot better.
I do have a big mouth. That's right. No. Anyways, where the hell was I going? Hell, I don't know. I didn't cut like I wanted to today. I'm gonna have to get me situated right here and then put on my little cape and bring out my clippers. And I was gonna do it today, but I threw out my left shoulder this morning for a little bit, so I move it.
Well, hell, your wife cuts hair. Just catch her.
She told me she doesn't cut hair.
Just catch her in a commercial.
Yeah. I bought me a nice set of clippers, brand new set of clippers. And she said, they got a short in them. When I figured out what it was, it's not a short in the clippers itself. In the wall socket, in the wall, the plug is I don't know, it's loose in there, and where you plug in, and just had to spread the tongs out, the prongs out a little bit on the plug
Cord.
itself. Yeah, on the cord. Yeah.
Well, see, they're going to go after the Second Amendment first, and then they're going to shut down your First Amendment rights because you won't be able to fight them off.
How you doing, Floyd? And yes, D's all the time. I shop at Aldi's. Love Aldi's. How you doing, Patch?
How you doing, Patch? Biden is a commie.
Tim, they were new in the box, but I bought them at a thrift store. Yeah. No. I know they got cheap juices to make wine with and stuff. Yeah. But you want to make 2% juice. So a lot of your fruit juices that you go and get your grape juice and stuff like that, you check it out, it'll say made with apple juice and flavorings. So a lot of your grape juice is not really grape juice. You got to make sure, if you want a really good bottle of grape wine, then you have to get a really good bottle of grape juice. Yep, buzz it all off. I'm gonna do it right here. I'm gonna do a video of me cutting my own hair. Here I am saving $7.99.
When you're at Aldi's, look for, I think it's artesian red shrimp. They're not cooked, but they're already pink.
Yeah.
And they said they're not cooked, they're raw. Them are the best shrimp ever. Now, the one here in Angola doesn't carry them, but the one in Coldwater does. So we go to Coldwater to get it.
You can actually make grape juice or grape wine out of frozen concentrate. Welch's frozen concentrate. You just want to make sure you use a good spring water and a good spring water. You don't want to use tap water from the city or anything like that. Maybe this weekend.
Osmosis water.
Yeah.
That way you don't have any minerals in it.
Well, I'm going to hop off the panel, dog. I'm a little hungry. I'm going to go make me some soup.
All right.
I made a really good chicken noodle soup.
What?
I said I made a really good chicken noodle soup yesterday.
Well, I have a can of Progresso extra hearty chicken with rotini.
I think Progresso soup sucks. All their shit.
It's cheap and it's quick, so that's all I care about.
I know. Shit, I'd rather eat ramen top shelf noodles first.
Well, I have that too. I've got all kinds of different flavors too. I got sweet chili shrimp. I've got roast beef, soy sauce, beef, chicken, pork.
Jimmy C, how you doing?
Kiss my bass. Have a good night.
Yep. Good night. Kiss my bass.
All right, you guys have a good night. Okay. See you in the morning.
All right.
You too.
Good night, Steve.
Good night, Kevin.
Chris says, "Don't take so long saying goodbye, Steve."
Yeah, Grizz, I really do love you too, man. You old fart.
It's like a long farewell kiss, huh, Grizz? Oh, yeah.
Good evening, Jimmy C. What kind of ammo did you get there, Patch?
Knock it off.
She said maybe this weekend I'll get a haircut.
Right now, I think, Brian, I would believe my favorite gun that I have would be probably my AR-15. And that's both 223 and 5.56.
I don't have enough lemons to distribute, do I there, Grizz? Last time I checked, I only had 3.5. I got 3.75. I ain't got enough to distribute. Well, maybe I got more. Excuse me, I'm sorry. There you go.
What's your favorite?
Put it on.
And I'm not saying that my long range Mosin Nagant wouldn't be my favorite, but I haven't been able to go to a range because you can't even sight this gun in until after 250 yards with this Jim Leatherwood scope on it. So you have to have at least 250 yards to sight in the scope. And if I could get to a range, there's one down by Kenderville. If I can get down there, they got 1,000-meter range and get her set up and sighted in. That would probably be my favorite gun then. Well, my favorite handgun's a 45.
And here I thought my little wrist racket would be enough.
I think my ammo on that is 253 grain, which is 5/8 of an ounce. That's like getting hit with 3/4 at 1,250 feet a second. It's 437 or 437 grains is 1 ounce.
Well, yeah, there was a politician that shot an AR-15. Said, he give him PTSD. Well, where's your man card at? Give it up. Yeah.
Well, did you ever watch the video on Ted Cruz cooking bacon? He wrapped bacon around the barrel of an AR-15 and put it on full auto. He said, now that's how you cook bacon. Yeah, whatever you got ammo for is your favorite at the time, I guess.
Pumping a 12-gauge shotgun is an international language. Everybody knows that sound.
If you are 10 years old or 12 years old, you know the sound of a racking 12-gauge.
Yeah, it might be all like lemon or cornbread.
You want to give me a chainsaw. It is a 12-gauge pistol grip with a like a pineapple leaf flash suppressor on it. They're like 1.5 inches or so long, and they're spread out. You can actually gore somebody with it.
Hey, shut the door.
Tim, it's getting hard to find 16-gauge ammo.
I haven't seen a 12 or 16-gauge pump in so long, I forgot what they look like. Yeah, it's sort of like playing Clint Eastwood on Gran Torino.
What I would really like to have is a Sega 410 and a Sega 12 gauge, both with the 25 round drum mag.
I do have that 7mm Chinese rifle out there in the garage. I gotta get that took into the sporting goods store and have them look at it. Fix it. Yeah, Robert just donated 4 lemons. Well, that was nice of him. Oh,
Well, a 22 is such a practical gun, anyways. I mean, a well placed shot, you can bring down a deer with one shot. They're pretty much
send you that 7mm.
they're not silent, but the noise reduction is a lot on them.
Well, your M16 is a 223. You know,
That's just the caliber of it. That's not,
right.
you know, a 22 is calibered for the 22, and 223 has a lot larger cartridge.
Right, more,
to propel that
more
22.
powder. So.
I did when I was a kid, Dees. The old man said, here's a couple of pellet guns, don't shoot the animals. Well, then we had a Tennessee Walker. He was all stretched out, taking a leak, and I shot him in the you-know-what. Not the ass either. Shot him in his testicles, and boy, did he run across the goddamn pasture. I think he stepped on it a couple of times before he got it reeled in. They are afraid of any weapon that is black, is what they're afraid of.
Oh, it's a sniper.
All my weapons are black, except for the 22 Ruger I have, which is Dad's Ruger. And it's in its own safe. So. Now, Scott, the 45s I have from High Point, they're beasts. I mean, they are heavy, and I'm telling you, they are just a monster to hang on to and shoot. Yeah, Robert, if you go back to D-Live, you can give him 2 fingers, one for me too, please.
I don't know. That 16 gauge bolt action shotgun that was Kim's. That's probably the heaviest gun I ever seen. I bet that thing weighs 25 pounds.
Oh, it did not. That's because you was always the weak one, the frail
Yeah,
one.
right.
To tell the truth, you couldn't get anybody to shoot that 12 gauge I had.
Anybody want some white cheddar popcorn?
No. That's pretty nice there, Junkyard.
You are special, Robert.
Robert. You are special. Special ed. Yeah, Scott, a 45 is not for everybody. It definitely is not, especially when you're handling one that's, it's the size of a Desert Eagle.
I could shoot one now. I probably couldn't even take the recoil from a 22.
There ain't no recoil from a 22.
And my wrister would be. You want popcorn? It's from Aldi's.
Well, I'm gonna get out of here. My battery's down to 8%.
I'm getting out at 9:45 anyway, so.
I love you. I'll talk to you later. See everybody later. Y'all have a good night.
Now I had a little 380 handgun. The hell, it was so small you could put it in the palm of your hand and not see it. I traded that off for a generator. All right there, Stormy. You have your good night. Take care. Yep, no jobs, no jobs, no jobs. Right, Tim. Tell yourself that until you believe it, right? Yeah. Yeah, Mr. Biden's going to save us all. That's right. Things have hit an entire low. How low can we go? I don't know. Let's ask Joe. Yeah, they're going to take care of you all right. What's my job next time Kevin's here?
Good to go. Yeah, listen.
Don't look towards that $2,000 stimulus there, Brian. They've already got your vote, so they don't need to give you your stimulus. No. You're buying popcorn tomorrow? This is white cheddar cheese popcorn. Kathy bought it today for me at the Aldi's. Pretty good stuff.
He does not want to go to school.
Gonna work on it next week. Yeah, do you believe everything she says? Hell, half the time she can't even remember who she is.
It's kind of worse go to school when he was a baby. Then you get all.
Yeah, it has to be true, right, Brian? Yes, working on it. Yeah, that's right. Don't believe nothing till you get it. No. Yeah, Miss America. Yeah. Yeah, the impeachment's got to come first. Who was it that one Constitution lawyer said they can't impeach him now? He's not a president. Only impeach a president while he's a president. They can't impeach him while he's out of office. Well, see, Nasty was asked that on that interview with 60 Minutes. Why'd you take 9 months? Well, we had to figure out a lot of stuff. No, you didn't have to figure out nothing. You waited till after the election, then decided to start working on it. Yeah, why show up for the trial? He's got a lawyer. Karma, how are you doing? Nice to see you. Hey, the esteemed President Donald J. Trump, he does have a lawyer. You see, they're trying to take the president title away from him too. You see that, don't you? They want to do like everything else. They want to erase his entire history. So. That's right. You get double watch time that way, Tim. Thanks. Yeah, but he did that on a plane. We're supposed to have this voter fraud and stuff and all that. We had that expert here yesterday morning that said everything was going to happen. And, I'll give him until the end of next week. But I seriously doubt anything's going to happen. It probably will end up like my Epstein, yeah. He's got a lawyer from South Carolina. They said his name. So. Eventually, there you go. Hey, Mason. Very good. All right, everybody. I'm going to get out of here. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning, 6:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Y'all stay safe, stay warm, guys. Stay cool if you have to, but stay yourself and stay healthy. And remember the first responders, doctors, nurses, firemen, EMT, and the police. Their lives all matter. And if you have to put a color in front of lives matter, you're a racist, because every life matters. Every life is the same. It does not matter what skin color you have or your sexual orientation. Every life is valued the same. Thanks for Steve and Kevin for coming up on the panel. Thanks for everybody for being in the chat. I appreciate it. If you didn't get a chance to check out Hello Fellow Earthlings from Howie, his live stream, go ahead and check it out. He's got some good news. Well, partially good news. So any good news is good news. So check that out for him. Did you get the title name from Kim? No, I did not. I didn't get that. No. I was talking about the day after the inauguration. Oh, that's right, Junkyard. I forgot. And if you're a Republican, you're a racist, according to the Democrats. You know, the founders of the KKK. All right, everybody, take care. Have a great day. God bless.